Well, let's start with Boeing. Over the years, Boeing has faced a series of crises, catastrophic crashes in 2018 and 2019. There was the mid-flight door blowout earlier this year, leadership shakeups, whistleblower allegations, and even one whistleblower death. And now it says sales fell by half last month, year over year. Can Boeing bounce back from all of this, do you think?
They can eventually bounce back, but basically they're seeing the perfect storm of everything happening. And the public perception, the perception by the airlines of Boeing as a result of this perfect storm of just everything. I don't want to use the term imploding, but all these incidents that are happening time after time after time again seem just not to be ending. I mean, every time I wake up in the morning, I log onto my laptop, I'm just seeing things all around the world, minor things, serious things, and it just doesn't seem to end. So they really have a difficult task at hand here. And now to even complicate that, the current CEO will be retiring at year's end, and there is still no new CEO that is planned to be in place.
So what's being done to boost confidence in Boeing, would you say?
You know, the current CEO and his top executives are taking action, trying to deal with all these employees. We have to keep in mind here, we have 171,000 employees throughout Boeing. In Boeing's Renton manufacturing facility, they have almost 10,000 employees. So it's not like we're dealing with one small facility. It's a huge task at hand for them to accomplish. But right now, they're trying to basically turn the culture of Boeing around. As you know, there have been reports that they were putting profits over safety and trying to get these airplanes out very quickly. So they're trying to turn all that around and really increase morale and get the employees to focus on their job, on safety, and to make sure they know exactly what they're doing, and they're doing it with 100% accuracy.
So let's switch to American Airlines and those potential strikes. In a statement, American Airlines says, quote, "We continue to meet regularly with the APFA and recently increased our current offer to include an immediate 25% increase to flight attendant pay, which includes the addition of boarding pay. We're ready to get a deal done quickly and are back at the negotiating table this week to do that." Do you think this helps address the union's concerns? And what are the chances there will be a strike this summer?
Well, this is the bottom line. The bottom line is if an airline were to go on strike, they would only have enough cash on hand to not have any operations being conducted. They basically would be out of money in a matter of weeks. So there will not be a long-term strike. As we've seen with Spirit Airlines in 2010, there was a strike, and that went on for about 4 days. So there will not be a long-term strike. Could there be potentially a day or two strike? Possibly, but I don't suspect so. And American Airlines handles about 17,000, my apologies, 17% of the domestic traffic here in the U.S. So if American were to go on strike, 17% of the national air traffic would be affected. But it will not be a drawn-out strike. It will be very brief if it does happen at all. My gut feeling is it will not happen. And one last thing, the negotiations are actually conducted under a Railway Act from 1926. And this act was put in place to pretty much prevent something catastrophic like a strike from happening. So the odds of a prolonged strike, in my opinion, are very slim, to answer your question.
Yeah, but even a couple days, I'm sure, can be a headache for travelers, especially in these summer months. So we'll keep an eye out for this. But Kyle Baily, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.